Why? It's you! Yeah, that's right, you! Back again, come crawling back. For another Let's Pinch Loren the Amazon Princess with me, Stuart. Last time we left, we... So I didn't save. See you in a bit. Okay. Continuing my undoubted professional prowess. Here we are at where I was supposed to start. Alright, let's get to it. Oh, goodness. Those are spooky demons. I'm gonna stop skipping. Alright. Oh no. That didn't do much at all. So she's... I gotta use earth attacks on the air demon. They all resist dark. Damn it, Chambara. Oh! Death trap! Yeah. That is an unflattering sound. Use knockdown. Try me if you dare. It's Quake. I love how much I can persist to make this seem like super dire. The fact that I have yet to die once.
Do you like me or do you like me?
Hooray! Victory for everyone. Except the demons. They died. They each slowly recover from the battle. Mirth was shuddering in pain from feeling the demons so close to the forest. Those demons! How could they have possibly sneaked up on us? That doesn't sound right. Misfit, of course. Impossible! Quiet. Probably because the demons could hear these two temper tantrums from leagues away. Demons. Why were they all the way out here? As we tried to tell you before, demons are very much involved in this war. Ashtran swallowed and looked desperately over at Tobar. Please, tell me the truth. You are not a forest elf. You are different. Tell me, do you believe these people when they say that the forest elves didn't attack the Empire? Tobar closed his eyes and nodded. This war is the work of demons. You should trust Princess Loren, and crass as she may be, and all her followers in this matter. The demons are more powerful than we could have ever believed. They corrupted my own son. Ashtran and Tobar looked over at Misfit. He swallowed and looked away. Are you telling me? We are fighting it. It will not win him, but... Ashtran gripped Tobar's shoulder in deepest empathy. Then we'll make them pay. They locked eyes in resolution and Saren relaxed. They had just convinced their first general to stop the war. Hooray! Ooh, level up. It's fun just randomly auto-assigning. It's like a little mystery. Never know what you're gonna get. Alright. True enough, General Ashtran swore to withdraw his troops and support the peace treaty formed between the humans and elves. This left General Samael. Ashtran gave the party credentials to approach him at the camp, but the rest was up to them. I think I gotta go to Grimoire? No. Lothar. General Samael's camp was heavily guarded, and Loren knew none of them would have gotten close without Ashtran's help. The guards interrogated them with heavy suspicion, and even after they agreed an audience, only Loren, a Polymesho, and a Mookie were allowed inside the tent. Everyone else was kept under heavy watch outside. You are distracting me, travelers. I don't even know why you're here. Why you were... If it isn't the heretic arch-wizard himself, you will not bewitch me to your elf agenda. You might as well leave. I am glad that my reputation precedes me.
but it is very much the wrong one.
Oh? Then the rumors of being stripped of your titles are false? Great. For a moment there I thought you were my enemy. And I destroy my enemies, wizard. That is why I am where I am.
The Weather General's eyes were threatening towards Apollymesho.
We have urgent news, and it's in your greatest interest to listen.
Your enemy is not at all who you think it is.
And who the blast are you?
This is Princess Loren of the Amazons.
Those she-devils to the west. You won't be castrating me, sorry to say.
Loren kicked at the war table, scattering the figurines. She was about to draw a sword, but Amuki stepped in front of the general. As offensive as it was, it reminded Loren of their peace-seeking, so she turned away in her anger.
And who? Ah, the bear. Have you reconsidered joining my army?
He stands with us, General. He has seen the truth.
What? Is this true? You're following this madman into infamy.
The elves did not start the war. It was demons.
The general was quiet for a while. He repeated demons softly to himself.
So, they've found a new joker to lead them.
It is Faust, the same as ever.
But we crushed that farce into Inferno.
He is back, and he is stronger than before.
Samar looked back at Amuki, and if he honestly trusted what he had to say over Apollymesho.
Then we'll crush both him and the elves in a single campaign.
You must stop your war with the elves. You need them to battle the evil in Everburn.
Need the elves? Pah!
The demons are too formidable to fight as one nation. Only together can Everon win.
I respect you a lot, Gladiator. But I don't believe for 1 second I fought demons in my day. More than any man should. I know what my army can handle. You're all done insulting my leadership. Get out of my tent! Now!
They were kicked back out with the other party members. Well, how did it go?
A great fool he'll turn out to be. He was going to hear none of my reasoning, but at the very least he recognized Amuki. It's by his grace we spoke this long at all.
The gladiator held his head high.
The general believes the Empire is the strongest nation and will listen to none other. Unfortunately, that means he is stronger than even the demons as well.
Enough! How do we change his mind?
We must head to the Everburn Mountains and give him proof of their strength. He needs to doubt that he can take them on alone.
Head to the Everburn Mountains.
Luckily, I think this will be easy to prove. We only need to survive gathering of that proof.
I don't like the way you said that. We're going to survive, right? Perhaps. No one may even realize you're missing. See? Right there is what I'm talking about. She hates me! I'm not looking forward to breaching the Everburn Mountains. But if it's the only way...
We should proceed with caution.
The party set off towards the Dark Mountains to dare to find vicious demons and beasts that might tilt the mighty general's perceptions to their favor. Okay, so what to tackle first? I think we'll try and hit all these crypts, get them all out of the way. Crypt 3.
This is it. This is one of the tombs we sealed away Faust's remains.
The party walked up to the dusty door and brushed away the cobwebs. It looks as if no one has touched these tombs in ages. His remains may very well still be inside. What would you have to say then?
I am most certain that Faust is alive and well. I wish more than anyone here that the piece of him is still in this tomb, but I fear it is not.
A polymesher waved his staff and the door unsealed, creaking open for them. Only darkness could be seen ahead, and the stench of undead filled their noses. I just love the smell of rotting flesh in the morning.
His minions must be cursed. They were very dead when they were entombed here. Seems I will have to fight them all once more.
Mirth, prepare your sight for the Elven Council. They must witness what's inside.
Mirth closed her eyes and struggled within herself. After a moment, her eyes flashed open radiantly. Her pupils were gone, and the whites of her eyes were as bright as the sun.
My eyes are their eyes. Lead me to Frost's resting place, and they shall see.
They led her into the dark crypt, her eyes illuminating the way. Oh, spooky! I really feel like a polymesher should be in the fight, but they're boring. Oh, grave robbers, okay. Hail of arrows. Oh my, that really does not do much. Just boiling all their blood. So much death they would be. Yay! Earthquaking people to death. Hooray! The dust in the tomb choked each party member, but they pressed on into the darkness, hoping to find the mighty gauntlets of Frost within. Instead, they found only a giant slab of rock on the display.
It is as I feared. The gloves of Frost are gone.
Gone? Are you sure they haven't just rolled away?
Check behind the altar.
Look if you must, but you will find nothing.
Polymesher turned to Druid Mirth, leaning heavily on his staff from the exhausting trip.
I'm sorry, but the elders are not yet convinced. How many more tombs must we struggle through until they come to their senses?
Mirth was silent for a moment, as if the elders were speaking.
As you noticed, tomb raiding is not uncommon outside of the forest. Frost would need all of the armor to be whole again.
Just one missing piece should have told them everything we already know.
You'll get nowhere negotiating with the elves. It's best just to do what they ask and be done with it.
That's the wisest thing that old man has said since I've met him. The polymesher ignored the jab and hobbled out of the tomb. Crypt number 2. Alright. Zombies! The way to the resting place of Frost's mighty helmet was difficult, but they managed to find the slab of stone at the end of it all.
As I suspected.
The party walked up to an altar, where a light from the ceiling illuminated the empty surface.
The demon's helmet is not here.
Maybe just his head is floating around somewhere. How dangerous can just a head be?
Foster's reincarnation requires all of the armor pieces, but I assure you, his head is the most dangerous feature.
The elders say that Frost's helmet The elders see Frost's helmet is missing, but are not satisfied.
I see. You will drag us to every last tomb for the sake of their childish denial.
Mirth was quiet and expressionless. Polymesher rushed past her in frustration, leading the party back out of the tomb. Krypts number 4. Hooray! Toasting those dorks. It's not even a good word. A polymesher took point and led the group towards the empty table at the end of the tomb, where it was clear Frost's greaves had once been placed.
Is it gone? Don't tell me it's gone.
Unfortunately, the greaves are not here.
Darn. I was really hoping that Frost wasn't back and all that.
We all wish that, Dora. And so do the elders. That's why they want us to be so thorough.
Thank you, Ray. The elders are indeed unable to rest until it's made absolutely sure that all of the tombs are empty. We have to go find more? Really? Then let's not waste any more time in this one. Saren, lead the way. Yes, ma'am.
And lost Krypts. Battle!
Ah! Shadow Man!
I showed you.
Take that, spooky shadows. Wow, I probably should have put this on like a difficulty. Just a single difficulty. Because golly gee, it's this easy. Oh no! An unseeable amount of damage has been done. Huzzah! Ooh. They walked deep into the resting place of Foss's brilliant breastplate, but they only found a stone altar, and nothing more. What are the chances that this armor was simply stolen by grave robbers? That is likely.
Only dwarves be traveling these parts. What are you saying there?
Well, you know, if I were a thief, a big if there, but I would totally steal a big shiny thing left unattended like this.
What do you mean, if you're as a thief?
Hey! I gave that back to you already, and I apologized and everything. The elders believe that it is likely that this armor was stolen by thieves, as Dora has illustrated.
Yes, well, we'll see how likely it will be when all the other pieces are missing as well.
Even if they were all stolen, Foss's armor is still out there, which makes his reincarnation still very possible. But wouldn't we have recognized such superior armor on a commoner?
None of these pieces have been spotted outside of these tombs. If they're anywhere, they are with Foss alone.
I'm sorry, the elders are not satisfied.
Of course they are not.
He mumbled and headed straight for the exit. Shoot him! It was the tomb of Foss's enchanted boots, but no one held any delusions of finding them on their altar. When they saw the slab of rock was completely void of anything but dust, the entire group was silent.
Well, it is hard to ignore the proof right in front of us. This should be all anyone needs to show that the Archwizard has been correct all along.
Forgive ourselves if we don't take everything a human says as truth. We learn from our mistakes. Please, by all means, bicker like an old married couple.
And now, can you still deny that Foss has risen again? All of these pieces have vanished from the tombs that they were sealed shut upon arrival. Surely this is all the elders need to see.
Mirth was interrupted by a reanimation of a gigantic skeleton. Got a bit British for that one.
The dead rise. Prepare yourself.
How could this be? No man or else bones could make a monster so large.
With Foss alive, this and much more are unfortunately very possible.
Argue after it's dead! Whoa. Well, it looks like we're facing Big Boss Skeleton. So I'm gonna skedaddle to then return for another Let's Pinch Loren the Amazon Princess. See you all next time.